Everybody definitely wants to save on their taxes, and we start thinking about this more and more towards the end of the year. But regardless if you're watching this video in June or September or November, there are 10 ways that you can save on your taxes before the end of the year so that you owe as little as possible. Stick around, let's do this. Hey guys, it's Justine with the College Investor, Investing and Personal Finance for Millennials. And I bet you're wondering, what are these 10 ways that you can save on your taxes? Let's go ahead and hop into the list. Number one is to boost your 401k contributions. So whether you have a 401k or a 403b, that money is used with pre-tax dollars that goes inside of those retirement accounts. And remember, any pre-tax dollars is subtracted from your income, which reduces the amount of taxable income that you have. Now for 2021, the max contribution you can put into these types of retirement accounts is $19,500 for the year. So the more that you put into a 401k or a 403b, the less in taxable income that you have. So even contributing, even if you don't max out to the $19,500, even contributing just $100 more per paycheck is going to reduce your taxable income. Number two is to max out your traditional IRA. A traditional IRA is taxed in the same way that a 401k is, so you're using pre-tax dollars, which reduces your taxable income. For the 2021 year, you can contribute up to $6,000 into this type of account if you're under the age of 50, and $7,000 max contribution if you're over the age of 50. Are you self-employed? Number three would be to max out your SEP IRA or a solo 401k. With a SEP IRA in 2021, you can contribute up to 25% of your income or up to $58,000 per year. With a solo 401k, you can contribute up to $58,000 per year as well. Number four, love this way to reduce the amount of taxes that you owe, and that is to max out your HSA or a health savings account. Now, if you have a high deductible health plan through your health insurance provider, then you most likely have a health savings account associated with it, which means any type of contributions that you make into that HSA gets reduced from your taxable income. Now, if you are a single filer, then you can contribute up to $3,600 for the year. If you are a married filer or you have a family status, then you can contribute up to $7,200 inside of that HSA account, and that reduces your taxable income. Number five is to contribute to a 529 college savings plan. Now, there are 32 states that actually have state income tax deductions. If you do a contribution to a 529 plan within a state that uses a 529 contribution as a tax deduction, this is a great way to not only save for your child's college education, but also save on taxes too. And don't forget, we have a mega guide of 529 plans for every single state listed on thecollegeinvestor.com. You'll definitely want to check that out if you are interested in putting together a 529 plan for your child. Number six, and this may not be one that you're really thinking about, but it certainly reduces your taxable income, which is to make your home more energy efficient. Now, you can do this by replacing old air conditioners or heaters, or maybe you've set up solar panels in the past. These are ways that you can actually get an energy credit back on your taxes and reducing the amount that you owe. In 2021, you can get up to a 26% tax credit just by installing those solar panels. Number seven is to maximize your work-related expenses. So don't forget about any type of mileage reimbursement, uniforms, subscriptions, dues, software or apps that you use. All of those things can be included as expenses from your business, which reduces your overall taxable income. But don't go crazy on the spending, because then you're just spending for the sake of spending, and the whole point is to make sure you're saving money. But if you're spending money, defeats the purpose. So just be mindful of tracking those expenses. A great way to do that is by using online bookkeeping software. And we have a whole article for those of you who are running your own business on which best bookkeeping software to use. You'll definitely want to check that out. Number 8 is to donate to charity. Even if you don't itemize your tax return, you can still deduct up to $600 in charitable contributions. Just make sure that you are tracking and saving receipts along the way. So even if it's just 600 bucks, I still say that's a win in reducing the amount that you owe. So start by going through your garage, different things that you can actually donate, and also think about those monetary contributions that you've made to your favorite charity or to a religious organization. Number 9 is to sell your losing stocks. So selling those low performing stocks actually is called tax loss harvesting. It's a really good investment strategy. If you don't know what that is, be sure to check out our article on tax loss harvesting. And this is a way to reduce that capital gains tax that you might incur from your investments. Number 10 is to wait to rebalance your portfolio. So a lot of mutual funds will typically hand out their capital gains and distributions before the end of the year. But if you jump into a mutual fund beforehand, then you're essentially giving yourself a tax burden. So you can wait until January to deploy that money, saving some bucks for yourself in the process. All right, so those are the 10 ways that you can save on your taxes before the end of the year. It's always a good idea to start in order of how you want to do this. So a good idea would be to just focus on maxing out that 401k. If you can do that, then move on to the next thing. Maybe you have a traditional IRA and now we can start maxing that out. I feel like if you kind of go in sequential steps, that you'll be able to make the most out of reducing your taxable income. And it's a great way to keep yourself organized with your financial management. Don't forget, if you want to check out all of the resources that I mentioned in this video, be sure to check them out at thecollegeinvestor.com.